Martin McTague is the Policy Director of the Federation of Small Businesses. Martin, good evening to you. How are your members, assuming we get a rate rise, going to take this?
Well, I think 0.25% has been sort of priced in, and the reaction, if it's lower, if there's no increase, will be optimistic. If it's higher, I think it will add to the burdens that are already there, because many of our members are struggling with increased costs, some of them affected by Brexit, some of them are a result of the weakness of the domestic market, and some are government decisions.
I mean, when rates were cut as dramatically as they were in the wake of the financial crisis, I mean, one of the key reasons for doing so, and all the other extraordinary things the Bank of England did, like quantitative easing and so forth, was to ensure that the transmission mechanism worked and that companies like your members got access to credit. I mean, is there seriously a question mark over credit availability anymore?
No, not credit availability, but if you look at the latest data we produced, only 10% of small businesses are borrowing from external sources.
Goodness.
So there's a lack of appetite for credit at the moment, and some of that's down to fears about the economy, fears about Brexit, weakness in demand and increased costs.
How concerned would you be? I mean, the jargon in the market is one and done. We'll get this quarter-point rate rise tomorrow, and then that'll be it. The MPC will sit on their hands for another month or a few months or so. I mean, is that your expectation by and large?
I don't know about expectation. It's our hope. We small businesses find it difficult to adjust to these rapid increases in interest rates. So we're hoping that if this is an increase tomorrow, that it will be the last one for a while.
What will you be wanting to hear from Mark Carney and other members of the MPC in terms of how they explain what they do tomorrow?
I'm hoping that they show some understanding about how this can impact on small businesses, how the pressures that have come from the change in exchange rates have impacted already, and this could be more damaging.
One of the things that's come out over the last few years is this notion that productivity in the UK is so bad because we have a lot of so-called zombie companies being kept alive by ultra-low interest rates. I mean, is there a case for saying it would be a good thing to see rates go up and put some of these businesses out of their misery?
No, I think that this zombie business is a bit overstated. I think what we're seeing is there is a long tail of underperforming businesses, but the answer to improving productivity is better training, better leadership and management skills. It isn't by pressurising businesses out of existence.
Right. So as a rule, you can take one hike, but after that, you'd rather things stayed as they were for a while.
Yeah, I think they've got to allow a period of consolidation so that businesses can adjust to the new reality.
All right. Briefly, while we got you, Martin, any big hopes for the budget, which of course is only 3 weeks' time?
We're hoping that he does something about the staircase tax, which is a serious issue for a lot of businesses.
All right, Martin McTague from the Federation of Small Businesses. Appreciate you joining me.